I was actually the first person to even bring up the topic of sustainability, which actually nowadays is called resiliency. Sustainability, sustain, is being able to kind of keep it at the same level that you have. Resiliency is when you go through challenges and crises and so forth. Let's say if you have drought, if you happen to have concerns with your air, water, and things like that. Resiliency means that you are able to come back and be able to actually come back stronger. So that's why I like to use the word resiliency as opposed to sustainability. Interestingly enough, when I first was on council and fought for sustainable issues, open space, when we were talking about housing and development, I always insisted that there was at least 15% open space. Avondale has the largest amount of open space, by the way, than any other community in the entire valley. Those are things that I have really pushed for. I would like to see 20%, but I'll be happy with what we have for now. So they called me the Green Queen, the fellow council members. And when I started working with the National League of Cities on the energy and national resources, that committee helps write resolutions and helps actually write bills for Congress having to deal with issues concerning the whole United States. I work very closely with EPA. So then council started calling me the Green Goddess. So my other name, rather than vice mayor, is also the Green Goddess. So when we talk about sustainability, or resiliency, those are the things that I am known for. I am a registered environmental health specialist. It's very intensive testing and training in order to get that. It's like almost getting a law degree. It's very difficult to get. I'm very proud of that. I worked very hard for that. And anything I can do to use those skills in education to promote Avondale and to make Avondale a healthier and more resilient community, I think that's very important. First of all, you have a garbage pickup once a week, and then the second part of the week you have for your recyclables. What that means is that things that you are putting in your recycling container, those are not going into the landfill. And what's happening, not necessarily out here, but mainly on the East Coast, they have very limited land. So by having landfill, you are digging a huge hole in the ground and you are putting in all of these materials which they could be recycled. And we are able to save a lot of land due to us using recycling. Plus, many of them recyclables like the metals, the aluminum, the different types of plastics, those all can be what they call recycled. They can be made into other products. So it's what we call reduce, reuse, recycle. So it is basically a whole cycle of being able to use these products instead of them having to go back into the ground. It saves us money on tipping fees, that we don't have to take the trucks and dump, because you have to pay per truck and per ton. That's how the city pays to that landfill. And because we don't have to take the trucks as many times and use up as much land, we save a lot of money. And then what we sell for the recycling, it goes to certain companies, we make money off of that. So it's really kind of a win-win situation.